Welcome back to Star Talk Daily. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel for more updates. After the No Time to Die ending, it brought up the question of whether James Bond really died or not. Daniel Craig has discussed it and is right about how his 007 story ended. The movie finds Bond and his love interest, Dr. Madeline Swan, Leia Seydoux, kicking off blissfully simple new lives together, only for the arrival of the villainous Lucifer Safin, Rami Malek, ruining everything. The challenge Craig, director Cary Joji Fukunaga, and the filmmakers faced was how to give James Bond a proper ending, and the actor who embodied 007 is justifiably proud of the send-off they concocted for the British secret agent. Before Daniel Craig's tenure, James Bond had died several times in the past with various fake outs, but the No Time to Die ending solidifies that James Bond is now genuinely dead. Craig's Bond rebooted continuity with a clarified 007 origin that established a new backstory separate from the other movies. Craig's Bond story is a tightly serialized canon that delves into 007's past, psychology, and humanity. In No Time to Die, James sacrifices his life to keep his love and their daughter Matilda, Lisa Dora Sonnet, safe from a lethal virus Bond is infected with. The No Time to Die ending meant that, for the first time, James Bond definitively dies a noble death on screen. Daniel Craig has explained why he was pleased with James Bond's death in No Time to Die. The actor said, via Variety, that 007's demise had weight and tragedy, and Craig is correct that Bond choosing to die so that Madeline and Matilda could live was a heartbreaking but heroic way for 007 to go out. Craig elaborated that being with the people he loves is all Bond wants in the world, but Safin's Rami Malek virus weapon was an insurmountable problem and there's nothing anybody can do about it. Craig also joked that the original plan for Bond's death was that he eats a bad oyster, but in all seriousness, the way No Time to Die depicts James's touching sacrifice is perfectly fitting for the character Craig played throughout the saga. Craig's Bond differs from his predecessors because his 007 movies make the secret agent a three-dimensional, flesh and blood human being. James falls in love twice in his films, with Madeline becoming Bond's one true love after the death of Vesper Lind Ava Green in Casino Royale. It's a tad confusing that No Time to Die's ending features the straightforward death of James Bond yet also promises that Bond will return. Even so, the character's return is very possible. The chapter of Daniel Craig's Bond has closed, but still, there are options to keep the renowned and lucrative series going. No Time to Die's ending proves that one Bond movie can tell its very own story, even breaking continuity with James Bond's death without damaging the entire franchise. Especially now, writers have a great deal of creative license in how they decide to navigate Bond's story moving forward. As previously mentioned, the James Bond movie series still generates an enormous amount of both public interest and money. The Spy's return is not only possible but is more or less guaranteed. Daniel Craig was the latest in a long line of actors who have played James Bond, and the role changing hands is a staple of the franchise. Daniel Craig is a unique situation in that his Bond is confirmed to have died, but this obstacle in no way risks the future of the franchise. More hidden gems and epic endings are coming your way, so hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell. You don't want to miss what's next. This was Star Talk Daily, bringing stories to life. Until the next reel, stay curious.